Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast. The lunatics won't get man.
Problematic Pub Podcast.
Problematic Pub Podcast. Problematic Pub Podcast. Get out, man!
You think it's funny? Come here and smack you in the mouth.
Good news, we are now on Patreon, Simon! Hey! If you don't know what Patreon is, it's set up like YouTube. It's a platform where people like yourselves support podcasts like us from just £3 a month or 75 pence a week. For your support, you have an extra 4 episodes a month, uncensored, untethered, plus extra content like stand-up, sketches, live podcasts, only exclusive on Patreon.
Patreon is really simple. You can sign up whenever you want and you can cancel whenever you want as well. We've actually put the link below so you can go on there, or you can download the app, or you can go on the website and have a look there. Basically, we need all the support we can get so we can carry on paying for the studio, get you guys the best guests we can possibly get on as well. So thanks for the support so far, but get on it.
Welcome to the Problematic Pub Podcast. This is our first live show. Every Hey! Go on then.
Right.
No, can I talk then?
Go on then.
I lost weight. No, joking. So what's going to happen in this podcast is let's do a breakdown of the halves and the jams.
So in this podcast, we're going to have 2 fantastic guests coming on for you. And we're also going to be roasting the audience and getting your stories. It's essentially going to be a piss up, isn't it?
It's the audience. I've looked at them. It's such easy pickings, though.
I know, yeah.
There's some ugly cunts there. There's some fat people there.
Yeah.
There's some bald people there.
Yeah.
And there's midgets.
Well, we got a bloke sitting right in the front of you who looks like someone put a jumper on a toilet brush.
Oh, if you ever die, though, no the things get people started. Put 2 jump leads his ears. Get him going. No, it's been good. It's been good. We've had a bit of a success lately, Simon.
Well, yeah, we've got you ranting about McDonald's, essentially.
Yeah, I'm overweight, okay.
Yeah, no, to be fair...
I am overweight.
Be fair, if we'd done any other video, he could have been ranting about politics, he could have been ranting about bloody OnlyFans. This man ranting about McDonald's fucking suits him, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
These tits ain't loyal, I'll be honest with you. So what's your name, mate, in the front row? Matthew. All right, mate, you good? Where are you from, Math? Oh, you're from fucking Morrison. You're from Morrison as well?
I am from Morrison,
you know
yeah.
This cunt?
Yeah, so I'm going to be quiet now in case I see him and he fucking headbutts me on the street.
So, did you grow up in Morrison? I did, yeah. You're not intelligent, you didn't leave. I'll be Morrison's like, I went to Morrison once, right, and he makes, but... I can't have a vaping without you. Are you vaping or farting? I think the second. No, but I went to Morrison once, and I tell you what, it's nothing but Talbot, though.
Well, I tell you what...
we got Richard Burton.
I tell you the difference is, right, in Port Talbot, you get stabbed. In Morrison, you might get stabbed, but maybe there's a bit of couscous on a knife. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those, isn't it? Like, they'll hurt you, but they will look after you at the same time. You eat then.
Is Morrison gone quite, what's it called? Gentle?
I mean, it'd help if you could say the fucking word, to be honest, mate. Gentle toe, that's not like that's...
No, gentle toe.
Imagine going to
Gentrified.
Gentrified, yeah. Chucking gentle toe. Imagine going to the doctors with that. I don't know what's happened. My toe's been extra kind to me. The fucking...
Oh, we banged it. Oh, thank you. So how long you live all your life? So where do you work? You got a job?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, calm down. What do you do then, mate? What? Sofas.
Software engineer, straight away.
Geek.
Yeah, that's you out of the game intellectually, innit, mate? Straight away.
You can take over.
Normally, if you said anything about bakers or butchers, he'd be fucking there, like software engineer. That's it, he's done.
So have you done a bit of softing then, or?
Bit of soft.
I'll give you a bit of engineering now, boy.
That is the most Swansea phrase in the world, isn't it? Thumbing in a softie.
So how long have you worked in the software industry, sir? 43 years. 3 years. Oh, 3 years. Okay.
43 years.
It's a Morrison.
Yeah.
He's fucked up.
Fucking hell, mate.
So what did you do previously?
Work for the ambulance service.
Oh, you save lives, you. You're going to save lives, the ambulances. Alright, we weren't there, but first thing you done, like I took a job, woman's on the floor, fucked.
Yeah.
Check your wallet, Morrison.
Yeah.
Bit of cash, mate. Never shut it.
And to be fair, that suits a Morrison boy because he can actually drive over the speed limit legally then. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
Woman's in the back of the spine industry, all the speed bumps. Boy! Fucking next door. Okay.
Sponsor for this episode is Avon Ales, absolute legends on Station Road. Avon Ales and fine wine. You can get craft beer, just a general good time. Staying with them or take out, they don't care.
So Avon Ales is Torba's #1 supplier of grassroots entertainment. You can call me like there once a month also. We've got grassroots bands, we've got a lot of entertainment. You can come in, have a drink, have a laugh. Great supporters of local acts and local arts, and have a good time. So we got behind you. You right, Specky? What's your name, man? You right? Oh, I can't fucking... Oh, you're genetically weak. You got glasses. Hello, you right? So what's your name? What?
Hang on, don't ever have a go at someone else for being genetically fucking weak.
What?
Mate, you've got fucking, you're blind, you fucking got gout, you can't walk, mate. So you're basically blind, disabled, and fucking foreign. You still can't get work for the BBC. Behave yourself. Fuck me, like. Jesus Christ.
You laugh at that, will you? Fair enough, then. You can fuck off. So Dale, where you from, Dale? I go signing, innit?
Nobody else wanted.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? Nothing. That's the most
And that's
swanly
the
answer,
audience
isn't it?
we
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
And that's as honest as...
So do you sell drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah! What do you do, a bit of amphetamine, or do a little bit of this? Oh, the herbs, yeah? So I've got a number we can plug on the live podcast. I've got, you smoke weed as well, do you?
Yeah.
So a bit of networking, right? Put your hands up if you like weed. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 customers. So as you walk on the live show, we can do 10% discount, is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we like business shit, we are.
Yeah, well, mate.
Are we creating like fucking things?
Yeah, we are the Pablo Escobar of Wales, Pablo Escobar.
So what have we got with you tonight? Just the missus.
Hang on, mate. Have a bit more confidence in your missus. Jesus. Just the missus. Jesus
She's
Christ.
come along again, is she?
That's the sort of attitude when you make a microwave meal. It's just a microwave meal. It's just that, mate. Jesus Christ.
So what's your name, Mrs.? Everybody say, hello, Sophie. No, like I said it, please. Hello, Sophie. Hello. So what do you do for a living, Sophie? What? I tell you what an amazing combo, right? He sells a weed, they're all stoned, want to get comfortable, sofa comes. Have some fucking lemon kush, better. Have we ever gone home like that, right? And you feel like relaxing? Yeah, I've mate. Mrs. gets so through now. Nice one, buddy.
But that's mental because the clientele would be people with no fucking furniture. Who hasn't got that? Everyone's got a sofa, you can't. Fuck me, like.
This is Batalba, Simon. Lowered expectations. All good. Oh, nice for coming as well. Thanks for coming down. Give these round. Give it a couple of little clap. Give me a little clap. Yeah. Who's down? Oh. Have you seen the teeth on him there?
Do what?
Ryan Ely's in. There he is, old fucking turkey teeth. Old fucking Bernard Matthews. Had one turkey twizzler, now you got a fucking set.
Ely, your teeth are so fucking white, Nigel Farage would fucking love you, mate.
Farage's face fuck you to death. Well, I've been shopping now, Ely, yeah. He drove to, where'd you go? Swindon to get some gym gear. Because when
yeah, that's true, mate.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So the thing, when you go sober and like, you don't drink and all that, and you got to fucking build your time, like.
Do what?
He gone sober, haven't he?
Did you just say when you go sober and you don't drink, you got to fill your time as if you know anything about that fucking world?
every like after a big set, after like a 4 or 5 day session, like, knowing your nipples look like raisins. You know?
Yeah.
No new drink so much and your nipples are dehydrated.
Mate, the last time you were sober was also the last time you were close to a minge, because that's when your mum was pushing you out. That's the only time. That's the only time you weren't drinking, mate. Fuck me. Like.
I'll phone him like, I'm changing my life for now. Have you got any workouts or gym? He's like, you'll be right by Tuesday. You're back on the piss. And I go the next day. I'm fucking back.
Yeah.
I push back.
All you're doing now is buying heavier pints. You can't.
I got steins and shit. Like, is one of our sponsors next to you?
Unfortunately, I am.
Jenkins Plumbing's in, come on! You got a leak, you want it fixing, you phone Jenkins Plumbing. Actually, you haven't paid your fucking bill this month as well. you said transferring it Friday.
I'm not surprised you haven't paid for this show. Shit, honestly.
Oh! Are you going to put up with that?
To be honest.
You fuck him up!
Do you know what?
Gavin, where's the bat?
You were probably the only man in Port Talbot during the weekends during the floods going fucking lovely. I'll sort this out, boys.
I tell you who else is here, man, who got nice teeth.
Who's that?
Well, they're not nice teeth that he stole from a donkey in Croatia. It's Richard Ragsy Hughes, everybody! Hey! One of the veterans of the comedy night. How are you, Ragsy? All right, mate. The thing is, so what happened with Rags, right? He got his teeth done in Croatia, yeah? So he's the guy, I got my teeth done. I wait 6 months. I said, why 6 months? He said, because they got to kill a donkey.
Yeah.
But then he got more ethical. He said, we're not going to kill a donkey. We just remove his teeth. I'll have his teeth. So now there's a donkey in Croatia who's eating soup.
Do you know he had to pay double on the teeth, like, for different countries, because he had them done in Croatia, but they were also in Russia at the same time.
Old fucking political rag. How are you, Rags? You okay?
Yeah, good.
Also, he hasn't paid his bill either. You haven't paid the transfer money either.
I fucking transfer you money all the time.
Yeah, but that's for cocaine. That's not for the podcast.
So basically, guys, what you've realised now, this is not a live show. We've just locked all the people in you that owe us fucking money. Is what we've done. And no one's leaving until they pay their fucking bill, right?
And who we got in the back? Oh, fucking hell, chill out. You right, mate? What's your name? Dylan. Oh, gone. Attack.
That was
At least in Simon now.
that was the least confident me I've ever heard in my life. That was like someone got caught by those paedophile hunters and were like, yeah. Was it?
She said she was found.
Who fucked that kid? Me.
Where you got now? Our next sponsorship is Complete Composite Doors, Windows and Repairs. They specialise in all aspects throughout the double glazed industry, from UPVC to aluminium windows and doors and glass replacements. They also specialise in high quality composite doors for over 100 designs to choose from. They are a Circas accredited company and they have over 10 years experience in the double glazing industry, covering all of South Wales. They're a proud sponsor of this podcast. I say thank you very much. Also, the products also come with a 10-year guarantee. For the free quotation, please contact them directly on 0169 500 515. You can also find them on Facebook, Google, and also look at their high standard of quality work. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let's get a guest on.
Let's get some guests on!
Hey!
So we had good feedback off our audience, and these are the guests they selected.
Yeah.
And they went them on. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are the previous guests. They're going to be a good laugh. You're going to know who they are. So, who are they again, Simon?
Right, so first coming up is one of our best mates.
Bring them together.
The what?
Bring them together.
Bring them together? That's not a fucking threesome, mate. Jesus Christ, like. What do you want them to do? Both come out of the face at the same time, like, baby?
Together!
Fuck me, like. Right, so fuck it, we'll do it together then. Let's kink it up. So we're going to introduce Josh Elton and Chuck Morris!
Well, after you, man. After you. After you.
I want to win the World Cup.
fucking right. Let's go.
All right, Gav, a bit over the top. There we are.
Let's be honest, that music went on for a second too long and it got awkward, didn't it? It was really weird.
You're not at hold. It's one of them ones, isn't it?
So welcome to the live podcast, boys. I'm going to introduce Joel Shelton. Joel Shelton's a very good friend of mine. Half
And
Jewish,
he's Jewish!
half Welsh comedian, which means he's only got half a foreskin on his bellend, and the other side of the bellend smells of desperate mums from Town Hill. So
Give us
Correct, boys. I am half Welsh and I'm half Jewish, which they have assured me is the most foreign they'll have on. Hi, TikTok. How we doing? We good?
that was the most cringiest comedian thing ever.
What's that?
Hi, TikTok.
Hi, guys. Smash like and subscribe, okay?
You know that 1.5 million views we got last week? They're all gone. Thanks, Josh. Cheers for that. Like,
Hi, guys. Off he goes. Okay.
and we got Chuck Morris, who is from Merthyr, and you literally couldn't look more Merthyr unless you had a tattoo across your forehead saying, "Oh, are you looking at my birds?"
Give it up for Chuck Morris, everybody! That's a bit of a rally. So, don't do that as a Jewish person.
So,
You got to be careful these days. It's dangerous.
Jesus Christ. So, welcome to the podcast, boys. You've both been on before, so you sort of know the sort of the vibe of it. It's just a bit loose. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna mix it up. So, we're gonna ask some questions to the audience. Some of the normal questions we ask. We're gonna kick it off with. We want to talk to people about embarrassing sexual situations or embarrassing situations they've had in their life. Now, I know you volunteered, mate, outside, so you can't fucking back out of it now. So do you want to come up and tell us one of your most embarrassing situations?
You ready? The jacket's on as well.
He's up for it. Stefan?
1, 2, yeah.
Round of applause for Stefan!
All right.
So face the crowd so your mother can see you.
I mean, touch up a Sandra. So embarrassed. So on my first time, the girl I was shagging.
Did you see your first time?
Yeah.
Was that last night?
No, so I was 17. I went all up to this fucking Pont de Bear M.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell.
And I didn't know this girl was into BDSM until I started getting into it. So I started doing it, and then all of a sudden she goes, slap me in my face. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Like, it's my first time.
Yeah.
So I just pulled out and just got the fucking bus home. I was like, I'm good.
To be fair, mate, it was Pont de Bear, and she was probably relieved you weren't her cousin, let's be honest.
I got to ask though, the instructions are pretty straightforward. Slap me in the face. Where was the disconnect of what she wanted you to do and you decided to leave?
Be like Chris Brown or someone, like be the shit.
She wasn't black, was she?
I don't think that's how it happened to Chris Brown. Rihanna was like, slap me in the face and went, boom, and she was like, right, Instagram, here you go. See what he's done to me?
Oh, slap me, what's my name? Oh, slap me, what's my name?
No, she did have that whipped and chain songs, so she might have been into that. I think domestic violence.
Chris Brown then, that's Rihanna's thingy.
Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on, you blow my mind, because you just sung a Rihanna song. And now you're like, was it Rihanna's boyfriend? Of course it fucking was. You just sung the song.
So what bus was it? How much was the bus back?
I don't know.
And you know as well, on that bus back, you were the only man on it that hadn't slapped a woman as well. So
How much is it? Any more? Any more funny stories?
Yeah. I've actually...
Shut up, Bill.
Yeah, fuck off. So I did a show once, and like afterwards I went to mingle with the crowd because I'm a musician.
yeah.
and obviously there was a Scottish man visiting.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And I had no fucking idea what he was about to say. He was like,
Did he ask you to slap him in the face?
Slap me in the face, you little bastard, eh?
no, but
That's
like, I did it. I'm like, I said, oh, really good show. But I got one problem. And he just went, you look like Harry Potter if he did heroin and committed suicide.
That's a fair judgment, to be honest. I think with that as well, he was definitely drunk because he said, good show. So I think that was the start of it, to be honest. Give it up for Steph, everybody!
Well, Steph, well, mate. Good go.
So do we have anyone else from the audience that is willing to share an embarrassing story from their life?
Question.
Go on.
What would you rather do? Wank your dad or your dad wank you?
Fucking hell.
That's an
Well, your
easy
dad's
question.
dead, didn't he?
Yeah,
So
to
if
be
he
fair.
ghost wanking you, so it wouldn't be so bad.
But still, who would you rather wank you off? Or
But I would rather...
Question.
I'd rather my dad wank me off because it makes a nice change.
So my old man, I'm circumcised, like, innit? So he's not circumcised. So it'd be nice to have a little feel of it, like, innit?
Right.
I'm gonna give him, because obviously he's been married for 30 years, so you know it's nice to get him back. And
Do you know, your circumcision must have been the quickest circumcision in the fucking world, mate. That was like...
I don't know. That's like open heart surgery. You're like, where the fuck?
Yeah.
well, I'll be honest with you, my circumcision, the doctor was a cokehead. He cut off a credit card. And he got a line with it and he sniffed it up. I want my skin back, cunt.
What would you rather do?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, nice.
What about you, Josh? What would you rather do?
I'm just really glad my dad doesn't have TikTok right now. That's my dad gonna wank me off and I can close my eyes and pretend it's not happening. I guess that's
But your dad's like his dad's like probably a world class violinist, so he'd be good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think how good he is going to affect. I can't imagine him going, oh, the worst part is his stroke is terrible.
David Ginola was making for Tottenham.
What about you? What were you doing in that situation, Chuck?
Is that the
He
first
doesn't know his dad, he's from Merthyr.
He's just out in the street getting random men to wank him off, hoping,
Are you my father?
hoping one
Are
of
you
them's
my
his
father?
dad.
Are you my father? This is a serious podcast. Go on, Chuck.
Oh no, I just want to know if Josh's old man's a violinist. Is that the first time he's come in A minor? Or? Kendrick Lamar, bitch. Kendrick Lamar.
That's a single entendre. Musicians don't come in A minor. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah.
I didn't write it either. So.
Yeah.
I go, why are we getting technical about your dad wanking you off? This is the most ridiculous
What am I
question.
supposed to do with it? That's the question I'm being asked.
It's actually a fluid check, so I don't want to go with the physics of it, but sound is a vibration.
What would you do, Chuck?
Oh, wanked off my dad. Only I'm coming. Fuck me. Why would anyone choose to wank someone else off? It's the most stupid thing I've ever heard of. It's like, yeah, would you rather a hand job or wank someone off? I would rather a hand job.
That's a good point.
Actually good. Yeah, that's good logic.
It's a fair point. So what we've learned now is to that disgusting question, we've actually got a logical answer, and I didn't ever think we'd get that far. Right? That's unbelievable. That's class. So we.
Our next sponsor is Jenkins Plumbing. You got a little leak. Woo. You got a little leak. You want your bathroom changed. You want a kitchen changed. You want a new boiler. Your boiler's broke, got problems. You want to sort it out. Jenkins Plumbing, baby. They're based in Batol, but they cover all of South Wales and the UK. They can come up pretty quick for call outs 24 hours a day. Anything like that can be done. And how would you find Jenkins Plumbing then, Simon?
It's very easy, kind sir.
How
Very
do you find
easy. Just go to jenkinsplum.com for a free quotation, or just have a look what they're doing.
Yeah, well, look what they're doing. When you get a bit of plum, you go jenkinsplum.com. Thank you very much.
Right, so we got a round now, and it's called Whose Lie Is It? So basically, we're all going to tell two stories from our lives. One's a lie, one's the truth. You as the audience and us as comedians slash comedians, we're going to have to...
Is that me?
It was a dig at you,
Fucking
yeah.
cunt. Sorry.
We're gonna try and work out what is the truth and what's the lie. So Chuck, do you want to go first? Do you want to give us one truth and one lie?
I'll go first one.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay. I'll do it.
He's so fucking arrogant, isn't he? Jesus
No,
Christ.
because you haven't told him the setup or not.
Yeah. Do him first.
Oh,
He
sorry
hasn't
for
thought
not
of one
doing
yet.
admin in a fucking improvised podcast. Fuck me. Jesus.
Is there something fucking wrong with you? I've got to have it out on you. You're not a problem.
Imagine that was a live show, me and you beating the fuck out of each other. It's over.
Little did we know that was the end of Problematic Pub Podcast.
Hey, but before we go any further, Syke, you take your hat off a second.
Hey!
This just looks like the various stages of a hair transplant from this side.
Right said Fred back on tour, ladies and gentlemen.
Hang on,
Too sexy for your pod. Too sexy for your...
All three of us are bald, and then he's not. This is the various stages of a wig.
He's got some coverage. He's got some coverage.
Do you know, I used to fucking wear a wig, genuinely, right?
No way.
It was obvious, wasn't it? It was obvious. Do you know, the reason I stopped wearing it was, it was one of the fucking glue-on ones, right? Looked really good. It looked natural. They said, do not do strenuous exercise. What they didn't say is you can't fuck in them.
Right.
The reason my wig is no longer is because I was on the job and I had some girl facing in front of me and I'm going for it and the glue on the back has come off.
No.
And my wig has just flipped up, right? So imagine her surprise when a man with full hair has started a job, you've turned around, he's a fucking cockatoo fucking you. And my hair's up there and she turned around, she goes, bloody hell, I didn't think Viagra could do that.
In fairness, I mean, I know this is poor Talbot, right? I think there may be some women here who may have started having sex, and at the end, there was a cock or two.
It happened. We went to Stoke. So when we go to Stoke, we went all healthy. So we drink all night, and then in the day, then we go to the spa.
That's true.
We go to the sauna and the steam room. So we're in the steam room like this now. So I'm sitting there now, looking good, whatever. I smell the bacon and crisps. Yes, I guess so. So he's over there.
Is this the lie of the bit, mate? You look good.
That's a lie. But a woman come in, sit down, right? So he come in there, but he forgot that he got a wig, innit? So the glue heated up, right? And all of a sudden, his wig started sliding, and this one went, ah! Don't wear wigs in saunas, everybody, because it's dangerous.
Go on, what's your truth and what's your lie?
Right, and so, I'll do two stories, yeah? So first story, right, okay. So, when I was in school,
Yeah.
I had...
That's a lie, you didn't go to school.
when I was in school, I had eczema, yeah?
Yeah.
So I was very itchy, like, innit?
Yeah.
So I was itching my fucking, my like, pubes, yeah?
Yeah.
So this girl was like, he's wanking, right? So all of a sudden, she's going, oh my God, you must have been in class. So he threw me out of class, yeah?
Yeah.
So then, all of a sudden, then, I was in the headmaster's office. And
Yeah.
said, right, you got to go home because you must have been in class. But I was must have been in class. I was scratching my pubes, yeah?
Yeah.
So he left an answering phone message on my mother and father's answer phone.
Yeah.
I'm saying, Sandro has been sent home. He's been masturbating in class, blah, blah, blah. So I was running home now, right?
Yeah.
Trying to delete it or whatever. I walk the door, my mother heard it. And she thinks I was wanking in class.
If that's not a lie, can you please take up writing erotica? Because I'm hard as fuck right now, mate.
Has anyone got a Pringles too?
Second story.
Let's try harder.
Oh my God.
Second story was when I was a kid, I stole a cream egg from Tesco's.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd it go?
No, because they were the back end, they were expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I stole a cream egg, and I got rugby tackled by an old woman.
Yeah.
And she, like my sleeve, I went all like fucking commando, like. So
Yeah.
I grabbed the cream egg, and I kind of like, I was like waving, but I flipped it into my sleeve.
Yeah.
And she come like that, and she squeezed it out like a fucking fruit. And it popped out on the floor, and
Yeah.
then she said, do we call the police now or later? And she called the police. And
I'm going to go, educated guess, I'm going to go the second one's probably like, because I can't see anyone rugby tackling you without a fucking forklift, mate, to be honest. Like,
Especially an old lady.
especially an old woman whose hips is already frail. That, like, there's no way she's getting the leverage.
right,
No chance.
Any question in the crowd? Do you want a question? It's like so.
Questions.
Why do you think it's a lie?
For the real story, I was there.
Yeah.
There's a slight flaw in this format, I think, isn't there?
Any other question in the audience?
How much do you reckon do you?
What? No,
Yeah. And also, I don't believe at all that anyone had time to rugby tackle you before you had the time to eat a fucking cream egg. I've seen you scoff. Fucking hell, mate.
so you all think a second's a lie, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of it did happen, but I kind of I did see the cream egg go.
What, 6 of them?
Hang on. They were both truths, and the only bit you made up was the old woman. Like, that's the weird part of the fucking story. How shit is your imagination and how mad is your life when all you can think about to fucking lie about is an old woman turning up? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
they both.
Were you tackled?
No,
You
but
just stole a cream egg.
she grabbed me and she did say, "Vote please now." Pause. Oh, later.
Yeah.
Pause, because I do a bit of acting, see. So no, no pause is like
When?
with a lot of pause, like stop. The police. So I think she knows a bit of acting stuff as well.
Right.
She
Yeah.
went, "So you wobbling now? Or later?"
It's a weird question if you actually put it under the microscope, because you're like, what do you mean later? Like, yeah, later, actually. I'll go home. You can do it like, you can call it later.
Yeah, I tell you what, let me get my life together first. I get married, have 4 kids. When I'm about 38, then call the police. But still, I can pay for it by then. Jesus Christ, like.
So who's next then, Simon?
I'll
go next.
I'll go next, right. So, one story is I once went on a Tinder date to Llanbradach, and halfway through the night was being spooned from behind because I'm a little minge and I love being spooned. I like being a little spoon. It's just me. It makes me feel secure. And I thought I was going to fart and accidentally shit down this girl's leg. That's story number 1. Story number 2 is I once rugby tackled Sandra outside a shop because he stole a cream egg.
You had your grey wig on that day. I'm a nana, Simon. Right, to the audience, any questions?
Do you want to make up a second one, or?
But you know the first one's the truth now, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. that
Any
is-
questions from the audience about the first one?
Why?
Did I see her again, mate? She's from Llanbradach. Of course I did. They're fucking dirty up there. No, what it was, I was in bed and I farted and we were quite sweaty and I'm like, I've either shit or my ass is sweaty, right? So I sort of put my hand round to check and brought it round, but because it was dark as well, I accidentally touched my nose. And I'm like, right, it's definitely shit.
Oh, my God.
And then I've got to leave, right? Because even if I pass that off, I've still got shit on my nose. Do you know what I mean? Like, you cannot continue a relationship when you look like a dirty Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Do you know what I mean? It just don't happen. So, yeah, I never saw her again. And I hope she's watching this podcast because at least she knows why I left. Do you know what I mean? Josh, go on.
Okay. Let me try and make sure I've got 2, because otherwise that does very much fuck the game up. Okay. Number 1, I was arrested for knocking out a street preacher. Right. Number 2, my brother accidentally directed a professional porn film.
Oh, fucking hell.
First question.
Go on.
Was this a Palestinian street preacher?
Funnily enough, No. But the thing is, I used to be a busker, right? I used to play music on the street. And if you play music on the street, everything that happens on the street happens on your fucking street. You're there every single day, right?
Yeah.
I'm Jewish. I'm hanging out. I want to clarify, by the way, I'm pro-Palestine, free Palestine. Hey,
Respect his name, bitch.
Right, yeah. So, but
He's only said that because it's live on TikTok.
What?
You should see me in public. in private, he is him.
Oh, mate, you want him on a train down there? It's fucking the guy's our land.
Anyway, so I'm on the street one time, and I go to the toilet, so I leave my stuff. I come back. There's a pro-Palestine rally, right?
Yeah.
And with my little stepbrother, he's not Jewish, right? He goes, tell you what, Josh, we'll go up to him. We're going to tell them they got to move. I was like, not wearing this, I'm fucking not. I'm not going up to a group of Palestinian people and saying, sorry, I was here first. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So that has actually happened.
Any of your people have?
Yeah, that was the joke, you fucking prick. So that has happened. What was the question about?
You told us the two stories. We've got to guess which one. So
Yeah.
you once got arrested.
Yes.
For knocking out a street pastor.
Yeah, no, not street pastor. They're nice. Street preacher.
Yeah, no, sorry, I only said pastor because Sandro's sitting next to me. It's just he just caught him.
Oh, double racism, Simon.
And the second one was your brother accidentally directed a porn film.
Professional porn film, yes.
Professional porn
Any
film.
question on the first one, actually? Any questions about the first one? About our next sponsorship is JK Website Development. Not only the website, he's our producer, Jack. He's absolutely class. He does all website designs. He can upload your stuff. He can keep you track of your websites. He does all aspects of website design and also any audio, any filming, any photography you need to do in. He can do it all. Can he do it all, Simon?
He can do it all, and he can also keep on top of two drunken retrobates, which is amazing.
JK Website Design. Go on their website or Facebook page to follow. Thank you.
Punch him, headbutt him.
Okay, so here's what happened was I started busking, right?
Yeah.
And then this guy turns up with a speaker,
Yeah.
and he starts being like, "The Lord says," blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, "What the fuck is like?" I'm trying to play like fucking The Killers over here, and I've got over the top. And honestly, homophobic as fuck. It was in Melbourne. And he's like, "Oh yeah, God says the guys can fuck off," and I'm like, "Mate, what are you doing? This is ruining my vibe, right?"
Yeah.
And then he was like, I literally over the microphone, so people are turning and looking, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
And the thing is, Josh, you were fine with the homophobic thing until he said, "And God said you can't sing, you can't." That's what tipped you over the edge, wasn't it?
What tipped me mostly over the edge is that he was impacting how much money I was making, right?
Yeah.
Don't be anti-Semitic about that, right? So
I was just going to
I know
say
you
something.
were, and I'm calling you off. So I can see the excitement in your eyes. So so I was like, "Fuck this! I tell you what I'll do. I grab all my gear, I walk right up in front of him, and I set up my amp, turn it up to full right in front of him, and I start playing Highway to Hell." Yeah. And he was like, "This is very childish. This isn't going to affect anything." Blah 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 blah. So I was trying to do it. All of a sudden, a fucking crowd comes, and they start plowing me with money. They're like, "Fucking yes, tell this cunt." Yeah. Right? So they start plowing me with money. So he gets really upset. He starts grabbing at my microphone. Right? And he's grabbing on my microphone. And if someone's grabbing your microphone and you're pulling against them, and then you're grabbing your microphone and he's pulling against them, what I did is let go. And he's pulling at his own face. He knocked himself out.
He's the only man in the world that's been knocked out to his own reverb.
But what Josh isn't telling you is he let go of the microphone just to grab all the money on the floor.
It's my money. What are you talking about?
Jewish people coming over here grabbing their own money. Bastards.
And then your brother accidentally directed a porn film. How does that play out?
Oh, it was not my porn film. No.
It was.
Kim Lagusha! Respect Kim Lagusha.
God, is that on TikTok? Because it needs to be.
Yeah.
I said that as if they can sort it. I don't know. Go on, lads. How did that happen? I'm trying to think of a quickest way to tell the story because it's fucking long.
Yeah.
Basically, my brother used to work in he was a pickup artist. It's bad. I don't agree with that. Nonetheless, he did that awful thing where, you know when guys teach other men how to pick up women?
Yeah.
He used to do that. And then through those CD means, he met a guy who was working in porn. And then that guy was like, I'm a sound man in porn.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, one day, can I come with you to the set? And he went, yeah, sure. Right? You can come with me to the set. So he turns up at the set. The fucking director did too much coke the night before.
Yeah.
Didn't turn up for work that day.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a director that day.
I'm sorry about that.
Right? That
That was a bad night.
That day.
It was in here, actually, I think.
And also, mate, I've seen you do coke. How much coke is too much coke for you not to turn up for work, mate? Jesus. I've seen you do 4 bags and drive a forklift, you cunt. Fuck me, like.
But I've also seen him not go to work because he doesn't want to. So, trying not to make the story too long, that they were doing a documentary in the BBC 3 were doing a documentary called Tiger on Porn, which was where they were at that porn shoot. My brother turns up with a sound man. They got no director. They didn't want to look like cunts in front of the actual film crew.
Yeah.
So we were like, he's a director. My brother was like, I'm a fucking director.
Jesus.
Starts filming all the stuff. He knows how to film, but he's not a director. And I swear to God, right, and this will mean you choose this, but I don't give a fuck because this is the true one. Or is that what I want you to think? Right?
Mind game.
I swear to God, right? We didn't know about this in my family. We're watching this documentary as a family. My brother's there. Reese, porn director. My mum was like, he's fucking what? And I'm like, he's fucking not. He would have told me.
He's a fucking legend!
There you go.
I love the idea of him improvising as a porn director, and he's like, oh, what have I got to use you? Instead of a clapperboard, he's just got a fleshlight, just claps the lips together.
So, what do you think? Which one? Is the first one true or the second? The first one? Second one? Second one.
Second one true, Josh.
Second one is true, correct.
Hey!
Yeah. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
And now over to the bald man in Merthyr.
Go on, Chuck. And then we'll have a break after this. So, Chuck, what's your stories?
So I once accidentally purchased 5,000 Viagra pills.
That's true.
Our next sponsor is FID, natural treats, enrichments and complete foods for the most important person in your house, your dog.
Oh! FID supply dogs across the UK with natural products that have been air dried with no nasty additives or preservatives or fillers. Plus all the treats are to a European standard.
Find them on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram, on their website www.fidnaturaltreats.co.uk. As an extra bonus of watching this podcast and being a supporter, you can use the code PODCAST, all in capital letters, and get 10% off your first visit.
One order, you get 10% off. Thank you.
And the other story is I was once presented an award for the best science student in Britain by Chris Akabusi.
Craig Casabuto.
Chris Akabusi.
Who's correct?
What do you mean who's fucking that?
Chris Agabusi, what did you say? What was his name?
Chris Agabugo.
Chris No. Chris Agabugo is a witch doctor from Zambia, mate. That's like, it's not. Like,
You know what?
he's not the man you're thinking about. He's the man that told you he can make you skinny and he lied to you. That's that guy. He was just burning a balloon with your face on. Right, I mean, straight away, just because of where you're from, Merthyr, I think the science award is out of the fucking question for me.
It was a Merthyr award and it was for reading. Oh, yeah.
What Viagra were they? Were the yellows or the blues?
The blueies, bro.
The blueies. So where do you have them dropped by a drone or did you buy because Edie sells them as well. He sells a bit of Viagra.
But you want to know which one's true first, or do you interrogate?
Well, no, we're going to ask, how did you accidentally buy so many Viagra?
It was a misunderstanding.
Well, obviously, mate, no man needs 15,000, Jesus Christ.
That's how accidents work.
Yeah. I mean, the only man that needed 15,000 was Genghis Khan if he wanted his entire army shagging, mate. That's
I was under the impression I was buying 200 quid's worth.
Right. And how much did he spend?
How much did I spend?
Yeah, in the end.
200 quid.
Oh, right, I see.
That's a good fucking deal, though.
You got 15,000 for 200 quid. 5,000 for 200 quid.
Smooth.
And I bet you sold them on as well, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't sell all of them.
You did sell all of them, obviously, yeah.
Oh, you rubbing his eyes and he's hard as fucking. Oh, shit joke, sorry. Right, I'll ask the audience. Richard, what question?
That would have been first year of A-level, so 2004.
Hold on. Sorry about this. Who the fuck is Akabusi?
He's one of the best track athletes Britain have ever had, bro.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
How have I never heard of him then?
Yeah.
Is Jenny a person every knows?
To be honest, I'll admit.
I'll be honest. What? By a round of cheers, who knows Akabusi? Who does know Akabusi?
I don't know Agabus.
I don't know. So, everybody's like, oh, he's fucking here. He knows him. He's
I'm
one of the boys. No one knows him.
He's a sportsman. You're fat and he's Jewish, so neither of you are going to know fucking sports.
Jews know sports.
What a sly audience member.
What's that?
He's a sportsman. You don't know them. Bitch! Sorry. I didn't know who he was.
All right. So what was the award for in science?
It was actually for... What was that?
It wasn't for hair regrowth, obviously.
Yeah, Baldy. What are you doing?
It was a hair regrowth serum.
Which
which strangely involved a lot of Viagra.
Yeah. I found it in a Pringles tin. It was crazy.
Basically, you just took Viagra until whatever he'd left stood up like.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So what was it? What was it for? The science award for?
It was they were figuring out ways to make sure that carrier bags were recycled properly throughout supermarkets in the UK.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I think, should we ask the audience any questions about Agadudu? Is it? Why? What's your reasoning behind that?
Yeah.
He knows prices.
I was about to say, because you know the prices, and that's what it is. And to be honest, I was working out the prices in my brain as well. I'm like, there's no way, unless they've come directly from China, he's had a fucking bargain
Why
there.
do you want to bring China into it again?
Don't insult the viewers.
Every podcast, she's like, oh, China. Rags, what do you want a question?
I think this one is true, because Akabusi did get into, saving the planet and this everything as well, so...
Okay. Oh, that's quite good. Any other questions?
Yeah.
His mate's front row. I remember them blues. He fucking blew my cock off. Oh!
It was 100% accidental.
Yeah. But when you say accidental, I mean, you were buying Viagra. The amount was accidental. You didn't go to buy fucking opera tickets. You're like, for fuck's sake.
I thought I was getting around 200 tablets.
Yeah.
I reckon both of them happened. He's just inflated the number, and he bought like 2,000 tablets.
Okay,
and that's the lie.
Yeah.
I remember this actually. Because it was
Oh, this is a fucking aesthetic.
only fools and horses, they don't open the book with the card and all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
Get the Viagra. So I can
So that's it. The Viagra story's the truth.
Let's have a break.
Well, we're on a break, ladies and gentlemen. Calvin, play the music. Fatty.
Let's give a round of applause for the first half.
Sandro and Simone, hosts of a podcast so wild. The problematic pub with guest Travail. The insults flying, fueled by beer and gin. But it's all in good fun, come on, let's all join in. Crazy Afro Simon's wig, now gone. Welcome to the problematic pub, where the hosts never hold back, let's all raise a cup. The banter is flowing, the jokes never stop. Thanks to Jack, the producer, this show's a top. Sandro's antics with his hair so high. Simon's bald head, no more disguise. Guess beware, the insults will come. But stick around, it's all just for fun. Sober Jack the hero, behind the scenes. Welcome to the Problematic Pub, where the hosts never hold back, let's all raise a cup. The banter is flowing, the jokes never stop. Thanks to Jack the producer, this show's a top. Welcome to the Problematic Pub, where the hosts never hold back, let's all raise a cup. The banter is flowing, the jokes never stop. Thanks to Jack the producer, this show's a top.